Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for today's 30-minute stretching routine. This is basically a longer version of the 15-minute daily stretch that I uploaded before. I recommend doing this longer version on a rest day or whenever you feel super stiff and have very sore muscles and just feel like your body deserves some extra love. Let's get right into it. We're just going to sit here at first and do some head rolls, warming up the neck. To one side, and then you can also switch to the other side. Don't forget to breathe very slowly and relaxed throughout the entire routine. Now we're slowly going to stretch to one side. Put your elbow down on the floor. Feel the stretch in the side of your body. And then stretch to the other side. When I was doing the routine yesterday night, when I was testing it, I felt like a newborn baby afterwards. Now we're slowly going to warm up our muscles and our arm muscles. I also like to interlock my fingers behind my back and then give my chest some space. Pull your shoulders back and then push your chest out. Very good. Let's come into a tabletop position and we continue with some cat and cow rolls. This is also amazing to increase the mobility of your spine. Warm up your back. Okay, and let's go into downward facing dog. We know this one by now. Stretches the calves, the hamstrings, the upper body, the shoulders, basically the entire body. Try to keep your back straight. Try to put your heels on the ground and lift your butt high in the air. You can also include some walks. Now we continue with a push-up motion and a cobra position. Back into downward facing dog. Push up and cobra. For the cobra, you also give your chest some space. Stretch your tummy and your chest. Now you stay in the cobra position and we add a little cobra push-up, increasing the mobility of our spine. Slowly rolling up and down. And now let's go into one of my favorite stretches, the shoulder stretch. Put your arm to the side in a 90-degree angle, and then we twist to the side. twisting the lower body to the side of your arm, and then stretching the shoulder and stretching the chest. I love that one so much. And switch sides, put your other arm in a 90-degree angle and then turn to the side. And then the more you want to stretch, the more you twist your chest to the other side. Try to keep your shoulder on the ground. And just enjoy the pain. Very good. Slowly come up into a very deep squat. I like to call this the pea in the woods. Opening up the hips, the ankles. Put your arms in here for stability and then give your chest some space. Don't collapse, rather stay up here. And we stay here and we add some big rotations with the upper body from one side to the other side. Make sure that your knees don't collapse inwards. They always stay in the same position. Okay, lift up your hips and bend down with your upper body. Your upper body is very heavy, leaning down towards the ground. Keep your legs straight, feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Now we stretch to one leg only, trying to keep my back nice and engaged, and then feeling the stretch in the one leg in particular. And moving over to the other side. Walk your feet together so they are close to each other, and then stretch downwards, trying to keep your back straight. Feeling the stretch in your hamstring and your calves. Now we will move over to all the hip flexor stretches. So come into a lunge position. Sink down with your hip. Feel the stretch in your thigh and your hip flexor. Don't forget to breathe. Sink down your knee on the mat. Breathe in and then lean backwards. Increasing the stretch in your hip flexor even more. You can also stretch to the side. Bring down both of your hands on the ground and then include a big rotation. I'm lifting up my knee again. Bringing down the knee again, lifting the foot and reaching with the opposite arm for the foot, gently pulling it towards your butt and feeling a stretch, a very intense stretch in my thigh. Moving over to the pigeon position, so walk your foot to the other side of the mat, sink down your knee, and then get comfortable in the pigeon position. Feeling the stretch in your butt on this side. You can also lean down. We include a thigh stretch, so lift up your foot, reach for it with the opposite arm, and gently, very gently, pull your foot towards your butt. Okay, now watch closely what I'm doing. I'm putting my knee, both my legs in a 90-degree angle, so like this and like this. And now I'm leaning forward, grabbing my foot so it stays in place, then leaning forward and feeling the stretch in this butt cheek. Staying in this position, and now leaning over diagonally, is that the word? So I'm leaning over in the direction of my foot. Let's switch sides, come into the hip flexor stretch, the lunge position on the other side. Sink down with your hip. Get comfortable, find your balance. Don't forget to breathe. putting my knee on the floor, breathing in, and when I'm breathing out, I'm leaning backwards, including a nice back bend. Oops. Losing my balance. You can also lean over to the side. Putting both my hands on the floor, lifting up the knee and twisting to the side of my knee, opening the chest. We include the thigh stretch, so lift up your foot, reach for it with the opposite hand, and gently pull it towards your butt. Walk your foot over to the side and meet me in a pigeon position. If you have your foot like this, it's harder. And if you move your foot more towards the direction of your hips, so backwards, it definitely gets easier. So a 90-degree angle would be super hard, and then moving it more towards the back makes it easier. Feel the stretch in your butt cheek. We lift up the foot. Reach for it with the opposite arm and include a thigh stretch. Bring your legs in 90-degree angles once again and lean to the front. My butt cheek hurts. Now we're gonna lean over diagonally. Dennis, is it called diagonal? In the diagonal direction. Hallelujah, that hurts. Wow. Sit back on your bum. We're going to start stretching our hamstrings even more. I'm reaching for my right foot with my right arm. Opening the chest and then leaning downward in a straight way. Don't round everything. Do it straight and controlled. And now we're going to switch the arms and reach for the foot with our left arm instead. Again, giving the chest some space, twisting to the front. Switching sides, doing the same thing on the other side. My spine was just cracking. Switching arms, reaching over to the side, giving the chest space, twisting to the front. Open up your legs for me, as wide as you can, please. And then reach forward to me as far as you can. Try to keep your back straight. I like to wiggle my butt to find a comfy position. And then reach forward as far as you can. Reach over to one side, giving your chest space, trying to lay your head on your knee. I think I got better at this one. Remember, for the 15-minute daily stretch, I wasn't able to reach my knee. I love the stretch in the side of my body. And moving over to the other side. Opening your chest and then laying down as far as you can. Look, Dennis, I'm so good at that one. Slowly and gently meet your feet in the middle of in the front of your hip. Come into a butterfly sit, and then we reach forward. No, we bend forward, trying to put our knees on the floor. If you cannot meet the floor with your knees, that's perfectly fine. And then just relax in that position. We're gonna hold it for 1 more minute because I like it so much. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs and just enjoy it. Especially from doing all those kind of sumo squats, I always feel like the inner thighs need some love. Okay, come onto your back and then twist your knees from one side to the other side, pulling your abs in so you kind of massage your lower back on the floor. I'm really pulling my abs in, So my lower back is really down on the floor, twisting from one side to the other side. We start with stretching our butt once again. Cross over one leg like this, the other one like that. Reach your arms through the hole and from the side of your thigh, meet it at your hamstring, and then pull the knee and the leg towards your chest and push this side outwards, so away from you. Switch sides very quickly, pulling the other thigh towards your chest, pushing the knee away from you, and feeling the stretch in your butt cheek. Pretzel is next. Lifting up one leg, twisting it over to the side. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground so the upper body stays straight and only your lower body twists to the side. Amazing for the mobility of your spine and your hip. Quickly doing the pretzel to the other side as well. If there wasn't a wall. And now let's roll in, don't break your neck. Try to meet the floor with your feet. You can bend your knees, you can have them straight. Focus is on stretching the lower back. Super good. Let's come into a tabletop position once again, and let's do some cat and cows. Someone told me that I'm always mixing up cat and cows, so I'm not going to talk you through this one because I'm afraid I'm going to do it wrong again. Basically, we increase the mobility and the flexibility of our spine. Please stay in here, lift up your knees. All my weight is on my palms and my feet. This is called the bear hold. And now pull in your abs, keep keeping them strong. We come into the very last thigh stretch, leaning backwards, pushing our hips to the front, stretching the thighs, the tummy and the chest. Very last one, let's meet in a child's pose and just relax. And basically do nothing, just relax. You can stay in the child's pose even longer if you like to. But if you want to end your routine right here, I would like to thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the feeling in your body right now. I definitely love it. Whenever I stretch, I feel so good afterwards. So have a wonderful day, and we see each other next time. Bye-bye.